Good morning. I know I just woke up. You know, just woke up, man. The time right now is 4 minutes past 9. Mm. Where's our man? Our man should be here by now. I know how obsessed he is with me. Aaron Casavanti. Where's our man? That's probably Iron Man or somebody, a girl. I'm guessing. Huh? Gosto da dona. Ah, bueno. Suka. Suka. Bala wite kwako. Bala wite kwako. So, you know, just chilling. Who else gonna watch AUT? I'm gonna watch AUT on the 3rd of February on TikTok. I don't know what time it is. And then next it will be on the 10th of February on about 1 a.m. So at 1 a.m. right? On about 1 a.m. I think so. It's 1 a.m. You know. I just that wide. That thing I'm about to eat you up. I just woke up. I woke up. I don't know, man. I feel like the more I work out, the more I don't get hungry. I don't know. Maybe working out is a bit of something has to do with your exercise and stuff. Let me just do something real quick. So right now I just woke up, so I gotta do some of this, maybe 10 push-ups. How many push-ups you want me to do? I don't do it. I'm gonna do a few. You guys know that I'm an athlete, right? Sorry for that. I think I did way more than I should have. So I just did push-ups. Mm. So tell me, bro, like, no, this one is for all the girls out there. Like, if you plan on, let's say, you're gonna keep it low key the whole time, right? You don't want to start me with your main account because you feel like it'd be way too exposing, right? So, how will I know how much you care about me? How will I know? Or you don't want me to know at all? You just prefer me to not get involved. I mean, for me, that's alright. Trust me, I can hold it. I can wait. But what I'm asking you is that how long will you wait? For me, it doesn't affect me at all. Like right now, I'm chilling. I'm minding my own business. Like even right now, I just did workout. Like bro, I am so into me. Like even today, I'm gonna do a little bit of a freestyle, me singing, or maybe just fixing up my vocal cords. You know, cause my I had like a bit of inflammation today because of yesterday. I think I went too hard singing, so I know how to fix that part. So I gotta take my time with it. At least a little bit of time just to regroup again, and then I just sing properly. You know, so that I don't become hoarse. You know, let me just do it right now. I think like Um, um, Aman Chongbugi. Agli tagling. Sis. So and then afterwards you go like, uh, hmm, 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 hmm. See, I can even feel our vocal cords being so just now working overtime, just clearing out the fact that there was a problem. I can feel it. He's just fixing it up right now. It's working overtime. I heard that you shouldn't clear your throat, but I don't have water right now next to me, and so I don't want to go and pee right now. So I just peed. So I just fixed my vocal. I just worked out, fixed my vocal cords, and then that's what I did just now. I don't know how many push-ups I did, but I did it. I did it. I did it, man. I did it. So whoever just watching the live right now, I don't mind if you just go out right now of the live and just make sure that you share the video to more people so that they can come in and watch the live how it's going. I don't mind. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay. If you just go out and share it, I don't mind. Or maybe you're watching the live with somebody. You don't have to share it at all. If there's somebody next to you that's in your family or whoever, whatever, or your partner in crime, just watch the live with them. Okay, let me motivate y'all. Okay, what's something I went through recently? Okay, let's think about some. You know, let me tell you something about life. You know, life is very funny. You know, when it comes to me, let me tell you how I'm maneuver it. You know, first I get a laptop, right? I buy it, right? I'm an artist. First, I don't have a laptop at all. So what you gotta do is that I'm an artist, right? So the first thing I gotta do is that I have to figure out where I'm gonna record my music. So then afterwards, I realized that, oh my god, I gotta figure out where I can just record this music because I'm an artist. So what you're gonna do? The first thing you're gonna do is that you need like a few songs just to see if you are capable of being an artist at all. So what you do is, if first of all, is you just get a job, and then you have to get a job, and then you just make sure that, or maybe you don't have to get a job. You can just make sure that there's some sort of payment involved. You go to a producer, your very own producer, someone that's really close to your house, you know, and then you talk to them, ask them if they charge you a price like you can afford. Just at least go with maybe at least 200 rand, and then maybe you guys can talk something out from that. But make sure you bring your own beat. He won't mind if you bring your own beat instrumental. You know, he won't mind. Like if you bring, and then what happens afterwards is that, and then life happens after that. Like you can't even record anymore. You know, because of spiritual attacks. You know, demons like crawling around the world, all around across the world. You notice that you can't even record anymore, and then right, you face things, going throughout. You know what's going on, right? I won't even have to say it. You know what's going on. I know most of you know what's going on, cause like in terms of I've seen people who are way wiser than me, and they even like sitting like they were in the 8th grade, bro. They were so wiser than me, bro. Like I felt like so clueless. Like yo, I was like yo. So I know you guys know what's going on. So if I know what's going on, I'm not saying that I'm the most smart or the most intelligent person in the world, but when I talk about demons, you gotta know what's going on, you know. And I'm talking about the spiritual side, you know. You know what's going on. So uh, and then you can't do music anymore. Everything is just falling apart. And then after a few days, you realize that, oh my God, why is God not talking to me? Like at that moment, you gotta make sure that you don't question God, because he is testing you. You know, he's testing you to see if you really about that. You know, if you really about that life. And if you just question him all the time, trust me, there's nothing wrong with questioning him sometimes. When you feel like you're not having a good day, you know, then you question him. He won't mind with that. But if you question him all the time, then that means you don't have faith. That means you lost your faith. Because if you remember who this guy, I don't know this guy in the Bible, but I know him. I know he was in the Bible at that time when he was questioning God, and then because of Satan, like they wanted to strip away his Satan went to God, and on the Bible, and then it was like um so tell me what's if I take away his fortune and fame, and he won't be your most she won't be your reliable of the people that that claim that they want to feel followers. He would just fold. And then God was like, okay, so you think so, Satan? So let's give it a try. And then God gave it a try, and then Satan went onwards, and then God like like Satan like gave him hell, you know. When it gave him hell, I forgot this person's name, but it's on the Bible, And then, so he gave him hell, and then he started having what's this rashes. He started having rashes all over his body. I think it's chickenpox. Chickenpox, yeah, it's chickenpox. He started having chickenpox. He was sitting next to a tree. His wife said that bad things about him, that talking about bad things about him, and like saying that that he wanted to rape him, that somebody wanted to rape, all these bad things that they were said about him, And then after that, that guy was questioning God at that point. He was questioning God because he was like wondering what's going on. How can everything go right? At some point, I have all this fortune and fame, and then my house just burned down. And then he was just questioning God, and then after that, he what happened? He went to this tree where you made sure that you was going to pray there. And then he saw his friends there, and there were some of them wanted talking down on him as well. But there was one friend who wasn't talking down on him, but was giving him like luck, like showing that God is actually still out there. Because there's moments like that happens, when the gods like they they make you doubt everything around you. Sometimes even your own body doubts itself. Like you feel like you're doubting, like a point where your own mind is playing tricks on you, you know. And then there's somebody externally, and then once you tell them like, "Oh, I doubt myself," and then that person on external is probably somebody, an angel or sent by God. They don't have to be an angel, but it could be God's using the spirit to speak through him or her to talk to you that you should keep the faith. And then next thing you know, your spirit start to feel restored, and then your mind just phew, blossoms. And then after that, you start praying. He tells you to pray, and you pray, 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 pray. After you pray, everything you don't. Everything doesn't feel better at that time, but you make sure that you pray together. Everything just goes well. So, so I'm telling you right now, whatever storm you're in right now, or whatever situation you're going through, just know that God is always by your side. God is always by your side, bro. God is always there for you. You don't have to feel like there's nobody by your side. You probably sit alone right now, you know, and you just. I'm not saying you're lonely. You probably like it like it's just, or maybe you're in a relationship, right? You feel lonely. You're wondering, why am I in this relationship? Like, doesn't a relationship supposed to feel like I'm dating, but I'm seeing someone on the internet, you know, and then I feel something for them, you know. I feel some type of way about them, but when I see my boyfriend, I feel like, man, why don't I get that type of attraction towards my boyfriend? But stuff like that does happen, you know. I know it. I know it, man. So, and then you feel like, and then this person that's saying that on the internet and start saying, if I was your boyfriend, never let you go. I can take you places you will never been before. Baby, took a chance, you will never ever know. I got money in my hands, I'll be let your blood sweat. You know, stuff like that, man. Stuff like that. The uncle was spreading around like, I got money, but I don't got money. I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke. I'm broke as a joke. I'm broke as a joke. So I hope you got my message. This message is not for everyone, you know. It's for only those who feel like I feel like this message is for the person that's watching right now. You know, this message is for the person that's watching right now. Because I don't believe like I don't believe in things like not aligning. I believe in align perfect alignment. I believe in alignment, and I believe in manifestations. You know, so all that means right now you probably align with this message, and this is supposed something that you supposed to be sharing right now, or something that you should be learning from towards, so that you can get from this level that you're in right now towards another level. Yes, I've already talked about the walking through the fire, but that level is a bit too it's a bit too intense for some of you. Not everybody is meant to walk through the fire, because once you walk through the fire, you have to forget about your old life. You have to forget about your old life. Once you do it, you have to forget about your old life. Because there's people that are gonna remind you about the person that you were in your past, and be like, "Oh, I miss this person that you were in the past life." This was they can't stand the person that you are right now. They can't stand that person. They know the person that you are right now. You can see right through the smoke. You know, and what they try to put in front of you. They know they can handle you. You know, they know they can handle you. So they start saying things like that, and you just gotta stay calm, bro. You gotta stay calm. You know, you gotta stay calm. And maybe like, oh really? So you don't like the person I am right now, but once I get money, so you're telling me like, oh, I was your day one fan, da la 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 la, da da whoop whoop, stuff like that. You know, they start switching up. They start switching up. But me, one thing I've learned about YouTube in the last past 7 years, you gotta be patient. You know, there was this guy that on this movie I used to watch. It's not a movie. It's actually a soapy, right? His name of this person is like it's the name of the soapy is Generations. So there was this guy who was like a boss in the movie. I think he was like a villain. You know, his name is like Jake Bambaso. So this guy, you know, he was a business owner. So what I learned from him is that he was very patient. You know, he was very patient in terms of stuff. You know, like whatever. You know, if he was doing something, he was planning something up, and then it didn't go as planned. He already had a plan B. He already had a plan B. Like you, you'd be wondering where did that come from? Like, everybody will be shocked. Everybody will remember they'll only show the plan A, but nobody knows the plan B. Nobody knows the plan B because you know why? He's Jack Mabasu. He's different. You know, yeah. Stuff like that, bro. Like they remind me to be patient. You know, sometimes I feel like YouTube makes you a boss before you become a boss already. That's why when people like look at me and then they be like, bro, what you doing with your life? And then like they ask you a question like, so when you getting a job, da da da. They ask you all these questions, and you'll be like, "But I already have a job. I'm a YouTuber. You know, I'm a singer. I'm a rapper. I'm a whatever you are. You know, you could be doing whatever. You could probably an influencer. You already have a job, but it depends to other people who who actually want another job, in terms of 9 to 5. It's totally up to them. You know, it doesn't mean that if other people are doing it, that you have to do the same thing too. You know, it depends if you want to. It's all totally up to you. Like for me, if somebody confronts me like in my family right now, bro, and they tell me to get a 9 to 5 job, I won't complain at all. I won't complain. I'll let them get me the job, but the moment I get it, pride disappear. I will disappear. I will make sure I leave alone because you didn't have to do me like that. That means now suddenly I'm becoming a headache to you. You know, so I'm removing myself completely. That means you don't like my presence anymore. And when it comes to me, bro, like when I feel like somebody doesn't like my presence, I respect that. I respect what you feel. And you gotta respect it. You know, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Like me, one stuff. You see, one thing I care about. There's nothing I care about more than respect me when it comes to me. You know, like you could probably hate me, you could probably love me, but if you don't have respect, if you don't respect me, then I will never respect you. I will never ever respect you. When you talk to me, you gotta talk to me nicely. I know respect is something that you earn, right? But sometimes you don't have to earn it. Sometimes you don't have to earn it. Like me, I give away free respect, bro. I give away free respect. Like if I meet somebody, I don't know them. Let's say I don't greet him. You know, let's say I don't greet that person, but there's something I like. I gotta show is that I respect you. I respect your boundaries, and that I shouldn't talk to somebody I don't know. And that's like respect on its own. You know, because as kids we were taught like don't talk to strangers, don't talk to strangers. That's what we were taught in school, right? So that's something I always remember. It's not that when you see me in person and I'm like you see me like I'm looking like a bit. You wanna greet me, talk to me. There's nothing wrong with greeting me, but when it comes to me, like I don't like talking to strangers. You know, I don't like talking to strangers. It just give me the chills. So yeah, man. If something you guys want to talk about, want to greet me, want to say hi to me, you want to talk to me, yeah, yeah. Wants to talk to me. No, one thing about me, I really like my smile, bro. I really care about my smile. That's why I always, each and every life, that's why I always smile, bro. I'm sure you guys notice that I always smile on my lives. I really like my smile, you know. It makes me look like I'm actually doing well, and I'm not doing well. I feel like it's kind of a makeup, probably. You want to smile like me? You want a face like mine? Face like mine? I mean, how doing? Hmm. Hmm. I guess some like you guys always just woke up too. Nobody want to talk right now. Nobody want to talk. Again. Standing in the way. You see my I got a second best on me. And nobody else gonna see you. Your head down in my heart, baby. You're my heart, baby. Don't get down in my heart, baby. Got my heart speaking. I still believe. I still believe in that. I hope you believe. Don't say, don't say, let me talk to you. I'm not feeling it. No way that I. I'm not gonna do falsetto. I'm not gonna do that falsetto part. Just say, uh, uh, I'm not gonna do that part. Because my voice is not key right now. My voice is not okay. So right now I'm ending it live. So make sure that you hit the thumbs up, you comment, you subscribe though, and you gotta share. That's four things, right? And do all that good. And then it's lit. So it's about to get to the what? To the J, to the A, double D, E, Y, to the J, to the A, double D, E, Y, to the J, coach.